Good afternoon, everyone. Jonathan Davis here with Davis Autosports. Excited to offer you guys a gorgeous 2006 Jeep Wrangler TJ. This is, of course, a Carfax certified guaranteed Jeep with a flawless history, clean and clear title in hand, in-house, ready to sign over. 82,000 original and documented miles. Here at Davis Autosports, we have a history of this particular Jeep. We sold this Jeep bone stock to the previous owner at 70,000 miles. It came back to us at 78,000 miles, and we performed some of the upgrades that you see on it now. It was then traded back into us about a month ago on a four-door JK, as the customer and his wife took on an additional kid in their life, so they decided to trade it in for a four-door. What we did for him at the 4,000 mile mark of before it came traded in is we did a full 2.5-inch suspension lift, coils, shocks, Rubicon Express tie rod bar, Rubicon Express tie rod ends, adjustable track bar, lower control arms in the front, fixed lower control arms in the back, adjustable upper control arms in the back. Wheels and tires were done at that time as well. That's the way it came traded in. When we got the Jeep in a month ago, we added a brand new winch, a brand new bumper. We added LED lighting all the way around. We removed the factory flares and added a Kevlar finish to them. We also did the side steps. We did the Rubicon lower rocker guards as well. You'll notice the beautiful brand new paint that we did, and I'll go through what we did paint wise as well. Brand new rear bumper. The top was something that we had put on new when he bought it from us. It is a automatic. One of the big things we did when we got the Jeep back is this Jeep probably spent about 4 weeks in our body shop. Every single panel was either repainted or paint corrected, and I'll go through what was repainted. We repainted the entire front fender, both front fenders, brought that into the lower quarters and blended into the doors, and we paint corrected the rear quarter panel. The hood, ironically, we painted when we first sold him the Jeep, so that was simply paint corrected. Painted this front fender, brought it into the quarter panel as well, blended into the door. As you see, you cannot even tell where the paint starts, where the paint ends, and then brought it in and paint corrected the rear quarter panel. So what you're left with is absolutely high gloss, perfect clear coat paint. Reason we painted the front fenders is that yellow will start to fade a little bit over time, get a little bit funky, and obviously the whole fender comes all the way down to here, and then we wanted to blend it in and everything else. So turned out absolutely phenomenal. Redid the whole front end of the Jeep, all new. Everything you're looking at's all new. Lights, winch, bumpers, winch plates, everything. Aluminum hood hardware, brand new LED 20-inch light with brackets. We did our full Kevlar flares all the way around. If you're not familiar with Kevlar or the process, we remove the flares off, completely prep them, start with an 80 grit, work all the way up to over a 300 grit. We then seal the plastic and then spray the Kevlar. It's a nice textured finish, but it's not super thick and very coarse like a bed liner, so you can wash this with a wet microfiber rag. It won't stick to it, everything else. Added some nice tubular side steps to go with the tubular bumpers, and a Rubicon finished diamond plate lower grille or plate right there. Painted the door handles. Once again, Kevlar rear fenders. We also Kevlar the license plate bracket as well. All new hardware for the bumper. We also did a very, very light smoke on the lenses. The orange was just such a strong contrast with the yellow that we darkened those up just a hair, just to give it that nice little custom look. So I gotta just point out my body shop. We did this hood maybe about a year ago or so, and we did this 2 weeks ago. Yellow is a near impossible paint to match. Not only does it match, but the texture of the finish, of the clear, everything is absolutely perfect. In addition to everything I just mentioned cosmetic wise and upgrade wise that we did, we ran the Jeep through our service department, and we went ahead and changed out, even though we did it the first time when we sold him the Jeep. It's just sort of a standard practice that we do. That way the owner doesn't have to worry about it for years and years to come. This Jeep has a brand new rear main seal, valve cover gasket, and oil pan gasket. That service alone at a Jeep dealership, depending on where you are in the country, can run you up to $1,400–1,500. Inside is extremely clean, non-smoker's vehicle. We upgraded the sound system when it came back the first time to do the suspension and everything. Got nice storage unit up top. It is automatic. We also, when we got the Jeep back in, when we detailed it, we take the seats out. We got full access to the carpet. Jeep carpet, super easy to pull out. So it came out, and we actually, while it's out, it's a new sort of service that we do on original carpet, is we re-dyed all the carpet. Wasn't filthy at all, but when it's out, you know, factory color carpet would sort of fade over time. So all the carpet throughout the entire Jeep has been re-dyed. Super clean interior, no rips, no tears. The bolsters are very, very clean. Armrest isn't cracked. Automatic AC blows ice cold. So there you go. No cracking in the door panels. Same thing on the driver's side. So, quick recap. 06 TJ, 82,000 miles. We sold it stock with 70, came back around 76, 78 for us to do the suspension, lift, and wheels and tires, and top and sound system. Then came back and was traded in on a 4-door JK. And when we got it back, new rear main seal, valve cover gasket, oil pan gasket, entirely new front end of the Jeep, bumper, winch, lights, lights on the hood, painted the front fenders, blended them all the way into the sides. The hood was previously painted by us as well. Those are all original panels. They're all factory panels. Whatever panels were not painted were paint corrected. The Jeep literally looks like it was a completely repaint, because the panels that didn't need paint work were absolutely perfect. And most dealers probably would have left the paint as it was and just buffed it. You can buff sort of dull paint and it'll look good for a month or two, but then it starts to fade again. So we wanted it to look good for you guys year round, not just for a couple months when you buy it. So that's it, guys. New side steps, new rear bumper, full Kevlar package. If there's anything you guys want to add to this Jeep, we'll be more than happy to do so. I personally don't think it needs anything. Undercarriage is extremely clean. Full suspension lift, coil shocks, control arms, tie rod bar, steering stabilizer, adjustable track bar. It's got it all. So this thing's absolutely ready to go. If you guys have any questions, 855-XJ Jeeps. That's 955-3377. Thank you.